I'm in mommy mode.
Yeah, you always kidding, dog. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Once again, welcome. Let me kick my shit with Pearl and Kiki, man. Sucker Free Sunday, man. You know, dope sell itself, man. You know what I'm saying? Real dope, super fly shit. Happy MLK Day to all the good people out there, man. Yeah. I mean, I never thought when I was a little boy, I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Yeah.
Big MLK I guess a fan or whatever. MLK was a hero to me, man, for what he stood for and the things he did. Uh, the way I understood it as a little boy, MLK was that nigga. We need to have some more people like that today.
Absolutely. I
Non
agree.
non-sports
What do you
players.
think I think maybe we do. I think they're not on the platform as MLK was, but I think we do.
It's weird though because now that we have all these platforms and it's easy to be seen and heard, I don't know. But anyway,
Yeah.
hey, whoa! I do want to let me do this, like I always do. I fucked up. I need y'all to welcome. No matter what we do, I want y'all to. We got to give you the proper introduction, man. Y'all welcome my beautiful sister, Miss Kiki. Got something to say, like we always do.
Thank
The
you, brother.
Beauty and the Beast. Hey, what you got for me today, baby?
Don't my brother look sharp, y'all? He
Yeah,
look real
thank you.
sharp tonight.
You the only one that see it, but thank you, baby. I appreciate it.
He got
We,
his grown man on. My boy is
yeah,
Hugh
we
Hefner.
trying to we trying to goddamn go up in 23.
I love it. I love it. Shout out to all my veterans. All of my veterans, I love you. Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
me too.
it.
Thank you. What you got?
Hey, like you said, tomorrow is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that because we're going to celebrate his life and his legacy. He left a lot behind. He brought so much hope and healing to America, and he fought for rights and dignity, and we have to appreciate that. So, big shout out to him and his family. Let's celebrate it, man. One of the things that he said in his speech, because my daughter been saying for the last 2 days, I have a dream. But when he said darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can. That just stuck out to me more than anything. And that speaks volumes. So
Still
big
to be done.
absolutely. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can. So when you're in a dark place, you gotta have some light.
You know, when you sent this over to me and you told me we were going to be talking about this, the first question came in my head. I wanted to ask you was if MLK was here today, if he could see the things that are going on in the world, what were some of the things you think he would say? Like, how do you think he would feel about where we are as Black people?
I think he would be proud. I think he would be disappointed. I think he would have been proud that President Obama was elected and served 2 terms.
Obama.
Yeah, absolutely, with his beautiful wife. So I think he would have been very, very proud about that. And having a female vice president now. However, I think he would be kind of disappointed at us not using our platform like we should. We don't vote like we should. The things that he stood for, we're kind of like going against it a little bit. So I honestly think he would be proud and just a little disappointed.
Hey, you just said something. I want to talk about it for a minute. We don't know what we got to do. I know we're on the time thing, but you said, isn't it kind of weird that we do have a Black vice president right now, woman, first time that. Why is it so downplayed? It seems that way to me. I could be wrong. Hey, did you know our vice president was a Black lady? You know her name? Who? Okay. Is it her? What's her name?
What did he say?
Kamala Harris?
Kamala Harris, yes.
Oh, it is her.
It's her.
Oh,
Yes.
Kamala. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Because I
Yes.
didn't know. I didn't even know.
Yes. I don't think it's downplayed. I don't think she's performing like America wanted her to produce or execute, is what I think.
Yeah, that's what I wanted you to say. It seemed like she just ran and hid.
Standing behind Biden, and you gotta make yourself known, baby.
Y'all get this Kamala Harris, man. Tell her Miss Kiki said that she need to make herself known.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
You can trust that. If Miss Kiki said it, 11 years in our military. Thank you, baby.
In there, slide your resume across the table. Talk your ish.
Because that's why you're there.
Absolutely.
That's why you're there. So what are some of the things that you guys do to celebrate MLK Day? Like do you? I heard you say your daughter was saying the speech. Is that something that she had to do at school, or something that you?
She's just like super proud. She understands the meaning of the day. Her and my son are very super proud. My son is 16. He wants to write an essay tomorrow, and I'm gonna let him. I don't know what the essay is going, but he wants to do it. So they're just super proud at the legacy that Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. left behind. And for me, I left my tree up, right? I left my Christmas tree up. I got a blackout tree, the all black tree.
Oh, that's dope. You told me you're gonna do that.
Yeah, so every month they're gonna get gifts under the tree if they deserve it. So
you're gonna keep it up. You're gonna keep it up. Okay.
Yeah. So they're gonna get gifts tomorrow for MLK Day.
That's dope. Dope, mama. I like that.
Yeah.
I think it should be celebrated just as much as some of the other holidays.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say Christmas, but sometimes we to me we just got some stupid ass holidays that we go way out for. So go buy them chilling the outfit for MLK Day.
Yep.
Cause brother went to work, and it's a lot of we get more information now, and you hear things about Dr. King and this and that and all. You got people talking about some of his personal life and stuff like that, which don't really have anything to do with that because he's a man. But even with all that, MLK, in my opinion, the greatest black man ever lived.
Absolutely. And I just feel like his personal life is kind of irrelevant. If his wife was happy with whatever, just let that man rest in peace. And one thing I can't stand is when people try to dig up dirt and say derogatory things against the dead. I don't like that. I don't care who it is. I just don't like it. I was just raised that the dead is the dead. Even if you don't like them, it's done.
The thing is with that too, though, I'm nowhere near the man MLK, but what happened in my household and my personal family is just what it is. But when I walk out the door, when I leave the house, every people love me. People love me, so I can identify with y'all. Don't know what's going on in man's household. If people can love this man outside his household, what makes you think them folks inside the house? No, irregardless of what happened.
That's right.
His woman stood by him like no other.
Yes.
Like no other. And you know what I want to do? I want to go deeper into her life, though. I want to know more about her. I tell you what, when her birthday come up, let's do something for her on here. Because I want to know a little bit more about her. But this holiday is about him. Did Arizona finally recognize his? Because I think Arizona was the only state that didn't recognize it.
I'm not sure if they did or didn't, but check what my son said today. My son said there should be a Malcolm X Day.
Just that significant. I think so too. You're right, nephew. Anything with that, we can talk about that too. When that's just like me, I gotta use me. When you get better as a man, no matter and I watched, even when I watched the movie, this guy seemed like he was on a real mission to get to the stuff that he was talking about.
Absolutely.
And to my understanding, once he found out some of this stuff, wait a minute, he went to tell him what the real is, and that's when all the, he got killed and all that. But real man. MLK was a real man, and what he did, the people that he touched and he continued to touch, he don't know none of us. He just knew we was gonna be here. Mm-hmm. He would fight for his kids, the grandkids that carry his name right now, the great grands and all them. Right, he was doing all that shit for them. That's like the moves I'm making now. I ain't making it for myself. I'm making it for those that gonna come behind. That's what we, as black men, that's the goal. Now, my hustlers, my gangsters, everybody, my corporate men, everybody got the same idea, is to make sure we take care of them, come behind us. So we ain't got no business hating on you know, because see where I'm going is it's a split in the black community to me. Like your son said, and see, people get it fucked up when they say if you think you like Malcolm X, you can't like those men loved each other. That was they put that out there. Those men appreciated each other. What
That's right.
what they did because the goal was common. It was a common goal. They just wanted things to get better. And I'm gonna be real with you, Kiki. Me and you wouldn't be here right now doing this shit if those people didn't do what they did. We wouldn't be
and then when you go back to say Malcolm, or Malcolm X did it for his kids and grandchildren, I think it very well hurt him that his grandson killed his grandmother. And you know what I'm saying? So I think that he probably was really rolling in his grave like, what are you doing? I didn't do this for you to do that.
To do that. And then they'll probably go back to like when we out here doing the work in the community and stuff. I'll never forget Shaq told me some shit one day. He said, do I get on your nerves talking about Shaq? I know.
You didn't ask me nothing about that.
No, I'm just saying because I don't want to overdo it. But he said, man, you know, we was talking about my daughter. Daughter had just cussed us out. Now he taking up for his little sister. He said, man, you know, we shared you with the whole community. Every community you went to, we shared you. I said, damn, man, because I ain't think about it like that.
Right.
I say, man, my fault, my nigga. He said, nah. He said, made me feel good. He said, but we shared you. We shared you with the community. These kids shared their father with the world.
That's dope.
So what I'm saying is, I'm like, so now I'm asking Shaq, like, damn, what I missed? You know what I'm saying? Did somebody touch you? Yeah. Because that's what happened. And shout out to DJ Leon. He told me, he said, Pearl, while we out here chasing this bag, chasing this money, this is something I can say to you too. To think about. It ain't just for men, it's for women too. While we're out here chasing his bag, trying to nourish our relationships with this man or woman, we're trying to make sure our finances are good for them, trying to make a better life for them. We got to make sure we in key with what's going on in their life.
That's right.
Shawty had a couple of bad days. Fuck school. And I don't mean it in no bad way. And then I need you to here with me so we can see what's going on. You understand? And everybody in the world know that's because of East. I love you, East, but you know I do my thing now. You know, Kiki come to town too on the 4th. We're gonna cook some cornbread for her. We're gonna put that cornbread on her ass, East.
I can't wait.
Yeah. Damn, I got to text her though, because she get mad at me. They be worried about me.
And, I know.
Hey, but look though, I talk about this guy all day. And then let me say this. Everybody went to Druid Hills and Broccoli with me. They know. You know how a teacher called you on the read. They thought I was being funny. I used to love to impersonate MLK. So when I read, I talk like MLK. I used to do that. I used to like to read out loud and stuff when I wasn't stuttering. Some parts of the year I would be I'll stutter like I don't know why I did that shit. I still to this day I don't know. I'm a confident nigga. But sometimes I think I used to pick at my friend.
But let me see your MLK impersonation then. Since you
I can't do it no more. I can't. I'm so keen on being Pearl, man. I can't do nobody but me, Kiki. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna kick it for you though. One day I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try. I don't want to make no fool of myself. But shout out to MLK, man. Happy MLK Day. Let's celebrate it, y'all. Let's. I like what you're doing. We gotta bring some meaning to this shit because it means the world, and we cannot forget if these people didn't do what they did. We wouldn't be able to do it. And if I sound like an old nigga or old fashioned or whatever the fuck, whatever, that's what I believe. And that's what I know. And the way the world is right now, I know. Thank God that man came through and did what he did. These folks have us fucked up out here.
Yeah, I concur.
I'm going to tell you, I just went to work with him. I'm going to give you a perfect example of why we needed MLK. A man of another color can be on a job. His dog got meningitis. He can't be at work for 3 or 4 days, but I got to go to work with my leg this goddamn big. But can you just do it? In my mind, if I call in sick, they don't believe I'm sick. Now, mind you, I was a manager. So I used to sit upstairs with these motherfuckers and listen to the things they say. So I know. I'm hopping at work. It's another lady. she coughing and like, what the fuck you in here for? Get the fuck back. I used to think she was cute. To the end, she caught a cold. I don't even think she cute no more. She should have been at home. But what I'm saying is, why we got to go to work, half dead, but they can call they dog. The dog got the throat. Goddamn, need some throat lozenges. I don't fucking know. You know they love their dog.
I agree.
And I love dogs too. But goddamn, I'm gonna go to work with my dog seat.
Yeah.
But that's the way it is. And this is a big company I'm talking about. This shit's still going. So imagine if MLK they didn't come through. We just laid down and just took it. Y'all stupid niggas, this stupid niggas. Imagine where we'd be at today. Me and you wouldn't be here today. We wouldn't be because we wouldn't be able to be allowed on the internet. No. So think about it like that. Right. Celebrate this cat because we wouldn't be on the internet. Hey, and I can say what I want to say. I'm a strong, powerful black man. I can say that right now. I wouldn't be able to say that shit. So, shit, what you got? What's next, sir?
That's dope. So next, y'all. Recently, Jay Prince, the father, said that it was a lie. He said that it was a lie that Jay Prince Jr., his son, abandoned Takeoff's body after the shooting. He went on to say that his son went to the bathroom to wash his hands of blood because he had his hands under Takeoff's head and one of his fingers went through the shot. And I have mixed feelings about that because there was videos. Like, we can see.
Kiki, we saw what we saw, Kiki.
There were different videos. Everything can't be edited. Like, we saw your son walk right past.
And the nigga looked in the camera too one time and like, yeah. Like, see, what we have to do, we have to really, really talk to our sons. Mm-hmm. And we really have to make them understand some shit I'm not gonna be able to get you. I tell Jameer all the time, I say, if you get into, I don't care if it's a fist fight. I want to know what's going on, know what kind of kid this is in a gang, who is family. I want it because I want to be able to be in Atlanta. I can touch shit. Mm-hmm. I know everybody. So if this kid belongs to somebody, like you belong to somebody,
right?
And I mean that in the most humble way I can say. I mean, if you fuck with one of the Pearl kids, you in trouble.
The problem.
Everybody know that. It ain't just somebody on the average, like the average. I got people that are gonna do things that I have no control over. You heard one of my when Shaquille got hurt, I had so many young men calling me. What's up? Because they assume that somebody shot me. What's up, You ain't gotta do nothing. You ain't gotta do. We can't kill no car. Right. I already tried to kill it, shouted. I already tried to, but I'm saying that to say, I just think when our kids put us in the front, I feel bad for Jay Prince. Because Jay Prince not looking like the Jay Prince that I growed up watching. Because that ain't no OG move, even for him to come out and talk. Your son already fucked up.
Yes, he did.
This is my opinion. And as much as I growed up in Scumfrey and I like this shit, I wanted to be like Jay Prince. Here's the reason why I'm an independent record label owner right now. A real one, y'all. A real. I ain't talking about you on the corner records and shit. Hard Knocks record established 1999. Y'all know what it is. No joke. I feel bad for him. I feel bad that we have to go through these things with our son in front of the world.
Our children, yeah.
Same thing about Speed and Rum. This boy got his daddy not looking so player, not looking so gangster in the world that we live in.
Yeah.
Y'all let that shit happen in a business, in a game, to where that boy was we got certain people in our city. I'm gonna tell you about Atlanta, and I know the world know about it. I'm gonna tell you, I know a little bit. I live here. I know a little bit. There's certain people in our city that you can't touch. Certain people in our city you cannot touch. You can't touch Future. You can't touch Future. Go any way you want to. Anyway, you can't touch Future. Who else you can't touch?
Monica. I love Monica.
But the whole Atlanta, but we gonna kill somebody about Monica.
I love her.
Listen, I'm not even talking about people that know her. I'm saying the average. Jay Prince them can't come out here. Kiki. I don't care all they've been out here and all that shit, old Photoshop. They can't come out here. Not because of people, important people. It's because of people that don't even know these people. We take pride in what we have. These people belong to us.
So do you think every city or every state has that you got to check in before you pull up?
We don't do that goofy shit.
But it's a lot of states that do that.
Yeah. But see, what I'm saying is, I did my Charleston White then. Yeah. Listen.
Please don't do one because I'm not a fan.
Hey, we gotta talk about home one day. The funniest shit in the world. I love it. He has some points though. He do have some points. I don't like what he do. I don't like what he do with my young nigga. I don't like what he do with the rappers and shit. My player partners, I love them to death. Rappers are some of the man, rappers are beautiful, man. Some beautiful people. But anyway, you in that situation, state of Texas, you've been sticking your chest out here for 30, 40 years. This. Certain people, like I was saying, Future can't be touched. I'm gonna tell you what the Migos did. Up here where I live at, I'm gonna show you every side. But where I live at, I live a little bit further because I don't want to be around nobody. But on the north side of Atlanta, they call it the north side. Mm-hmm. North side don't get no respect, no. And I got some real hitters right now on the north. You're gonna meet a couple of them. Shout out to my boy Dodie. Dodie ain't from here, but he chose to go to the north. It's some real, my boy Vino. Shout out to Vino. I got some real hitters. Some of them connected to these Migos niggas. Shout out to Skipper the Flipper. My boy Skipper the Flipper. Some real niggas from the north. So I'm saying all to say, but in the city of Atlanta, where Lil Baby don't come from, where I come from on the east side, Future them from, we don't. My son, Jameer right now, I say somebody on the outside, he be like, man, it's just the way it is. What the Migos did was change that.
Okay.
The Migos goddamn put the North on the map, and the Migos are one of our babies. Just like Future. You ain't gonna touch Future, you're not gonna touch. Just like that shit that happened to Trouble. That wasn't supposed to happen to Trouble. Trouble wasn't supposed to be touched. Like that boy who killed Trouble will never live in peace. And it's gonna be niggas that don't even know Trouble. They gonna eat him because you can't kill Trouble, you can't touch Future, you can't touch fucking Monica.
I love Monica.
Yeah. You can't and I'm saying that to say nothing should have happened to that, but I don't care if they was in the fucking projects. Nothing should have happened to Takeoff.
Yeah.
Not and then especially not Takeoff. Such a beautiful kid.
Doing nothing, not bothering nobody.
And it's certain things that I heard. Like he didn't want to be there, he didn't feel right. It's so sad. That shit just sad. So for him to come out, I mean, he might know something we don't know. So I can't say. That's the one thing that I wanted to make sure we did on here too, is not be so. I'm hurt by it because, I told you I ain't know him personally. I know people that know him. My jit was fucking with him. Like, so it's. I don't think that it's the time for him to be saying anything. Is his son in trouble, or is he just speaking to what everybody's saying on these?
That's how I feel. I think sometimes we should just be quiet about certain situations, especially when your child and your nephew is involved. Just it's still sensitive, it's still fresh. Just don't even comment. I personally don't think I could do the interview right now.
I think what that says to me is it's some pressure. Now I'm gonna do anything for mine. I just told him. I say, boy, but that's why you have to, knowing that I'm gonna throw my life away. I already lost one of my kids. Why you gonna go out here and do some stupid shit when you know what I'm gonna do for you?
Put me in a bad situation.
You ain't gonna do it for me. You gonna say, "Oh, you already old." It's just what it is.
That's what they do.
It's just what it is. I accept that because I know, and I know my kids. I know my kids. I know they ain't go. Shaq with the oldest. He say, "Man, you about to let Cameron take care of like if something happened to me." He say, "Shit, I'm gonna fuck it up." You know what I mean? Just keep it real. Because he knew, he knew.
Kids is funny.
Yeah,
brother, what do you think about? We know Big Scar died, rest in peace. But his sister is just really making a scene on social media. And she went so far as to call out Gucci Mane. And she said that he didn't give, at first, she said he didn't give anything towards the funeral. Then, of course, Gucci's wife has receipts. You know, she wants to defend her man, which...
Shout out to Miss Keisha. Doing your job.
Yeah, because I would too. And then the sister had to kind of backpedal and say, oh, all he gave was $10,000 and then went to flowers and obituaries. That bothered me. And I'm so glad that Big Scar's father came and made it right.
Really?
He made it right.
Speaking of father.
Yes.
Shout out to Big Scar father for setting the record straight like a real nigga supposed to do.
I like that. He said that, yeah, he gave 10,000 and I gave the rest. He said, but Gucci was the 1017 was the best thing that happened to my son.
Let me ask you this, Kiki.
He made it right.
What did Gucci say during all this? I know Miss Keisha came out.
I didn't hear Gucci saying nothing.
That's my point. That's what I want to say. That's why I love where I'm from. I take pride in stuff like that. Like us when Georgia Bulldog went. Gucci growed up where I actually growed up at.
Okay.
Same neighborhood. Don't say that. You know what you did. You're a player. You ain't got to work. You ain't got to go back and forth with them folks. You understand what I'm saying? Because he could have stepped. See, other rappers would have jumped. Shout out to Gucci, man. Shout out to Zone 6. I love the way. I hate that these goddamn boys dying.
Yeah. I hate that too. My cousin was in prison with Gucci. They had a really good relationship in prison. He has nothing but good things to say about Gucci.
Good. He's a good young man. Good person.
He stand up and you know what I'm saying? He's like, he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think, for me, my issue with Big Scar's sister is, why do you feel so entitled to get more? You know what I'm saying? That's why we preach life insurance. Have life insurance. Why do you feel, ma'am, so entitled to get more than 10,000?
I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Gucci ain't gonna listen to me. What the fuck? He's a bit. If I could say something to him, I would say, started putting a clause in these contracts about. I thought I never would say this, Kiki. Rap is too real. Y'all motherfuckers is too. Back in the day, it'd be 2 or 3 niggas like myself. Only 2 or 3 niggas really active, and y'all. It's too many y'all active. Y'all, and it makes the police. It makes it so easy. But not only that, we're putting out songs about killing each other. I've been a victim of it. Cause I didn't have niggas making songs about you gonna do what? And it's, in the spirit of hip hop, and then I had to catch myself like, whoa, wait a minute, because that's not what this music shit is. It's not, because at the end of the day, we go back to the MLK shit. This shit wasn't set up for us. This was set up for us to have something of our own. It wasn't set up for us to destroy one another. And that's what we're doing, and that's what's so hurtful. And I'm a player. I'm a player, Kiki. And when I say player, let's get that out the way now, too. Ain't got nothing to do with what we talking about. When Pearl say player on this show, that means it's not that I date multiple women. I don't support that. In fact, I think it's dumb. Take care of the one you got. Make the best out of it. So that's not, I'm saying player is when you, Gucci Mane not saying nothing. When them folks dragging his name, when he know what he done, way more than 10. We ain't talking about what he done before he signed the boy.
Yeah.
We ain't talking about what he done. When them boy, when that man fly you in here from that country town, when he give you that chain, he give you 10,000, put the 10 in your pocket right there.
Yeah.
Oh, my sister, shit. Yeah, man, y'all. Hey, I don't know them folks, and I don't want to know them, and I do know this just from people that I know that know Gucci. Some of my little homies, they run around. I remember Gucci was a young nigga. I used to see him in the neighborhood. Wild young nigga. I heard some wild, crazy story. I love Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane, oh Lord, he reminds me. He's the epitome.
I'm a Gucci fan.
He's the epitome of Atlanta nigga. But do you remember the songs he used to make when he first? But he wasn't really murking no shit. He wasn't murking until they start fucking with him. Gucci about having some fun, man, and making ladies dance and just And that's what we got to get back to the music. Y'all, hey, start making them woman wiggle their ass, y'all. Or y'all have a 50-year-old nigga out here like myself out here making songs. Now, the cream and shit working on my face and shit. I'm feeling good. I'm losing weight now. I'm old. I'm gonna fuck around. I'm gonna have all this shit. Cause y'all gonna be dead or in jail and shit. I've been this shit.
Right.
It's sad. But that's
shout out to Gucci for doing it because you didn't have to come out your pocket. You weren't obligated to do anything. So big shout out to Gucci for doing it. Big Scar Sister, baby, gotta heal.
Hey, what's the name of his man record label though? Let me one more thing. Let me defend him one more time. What's the name of his record label?
1017, right?
Yeah, it ain't Sony, it ain't Columbia, it ain't goddamn. It's 10. That's his shit. He giving these boys his money out his shit. Fuck you mean? The boy made enough money. Like, so what I'm saying is, young men too, especially you rapping about it, go and get that shit straight. For y'all don't nigga, damn, you 50. You don't want to be 50. Have your folks straight so it won't be no confusion after you gone. Cause it make you look bad. Remember that. Them folk had to make fish. Thank God, young lady, y'all didn't have to sell no fish plates and shit.
Yes.
And if Gucci didn't do it, who did it?
Well,
ain't nobody got it. Come on. I'm saying.
Well, Pops came and said, hey, I appreciate what he did, and I did the rest.
Big Pops.
We ain't gonna take away from what Daddy did. Daddy,
yeah, right. Shout out to Dad. I stood up with Dad did that because he's a real man. That's a real man right there. I'll go all night on this. What you got? I'm ready.
Listen, so there was a story, an article about a guy. He was sent a child support bill for $18,000 for a deceased child. Now, she was killed when she was 3 years old by her mom's boyfriend because she used the bathroom on herself. She's 3. A lot of them do. And they were starting to take away from the father's Social Security check. Make a long story short, they had to go dig up the death certificate, and the baby did die. And, for him, he had to kind of just relive those moments. Somebody dropped the ball completely. However, child support is a thing. I feel extremely bad for him, sir. I'm sure this is going to get cleared up. I am sure. But Pearl, speaking of child support, who do you think should be put in? And I can't even say just men, because there are men that's taking care of their child that should put a woman on child support. Why do you think anybody should be on child support?
Kiki, to be honest, I got children, young one, old one. I want some more, but
you want some more what?
I want some more kids.
Let's go. Keep going.
I don't know. I get my woman whoever she gonna be. She might already have some. I don't know. I just want, I just love you.
Ferrari is enough.
Yeah, I know, right? A handful. Hey, listen, I never been on child support, so I don't know. I think sometimes it's necessary though, because I don't think child support is a bad thing. They made child support taboo when I was coming up, so we ran from it. When I think we should have ran towards it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of us men, from what I was seeing at the time, dope boy, we just didn't want to go to jail, and we were so ignorant. We was just ignorant. We didn't know our rights. They weren't pushing it, and our moms help us get put into the system. Our moms love us. I know you love that boy. You love him to death. Our moms was loving us back in the days to get set up in that trap. Wasn't nobody telling us how to fight. All you got to do is do this. All you got to do. I ain't even gonna brag about it no more. I ain't gonna say name. I got a young man though that had to do what he had to do. Great father, and he take care of his goddamn child right here to this day. And if anybody, young man, needs to know how to go through the system to take care of it, call me, and I'll put my bro on you, and he'll tell you what you got to do. Now it's a lot of hard work, but it's easier than what you're gonna have to go through. Because if you just give up and let them win, the way the system's set up, they just got you. It's women out here getting money on there. That woman wanted some goddamn money and the child was dead by a nigga that she was sleeping with. I'm gonna kill everybody. I'm gonna keep I'm telling you right now, try pearl like that, and I'm gonna just be quiet. And I see you gonna know. You gonna say, no, y'all, something ain't right. He ain't saying that. I just need to get out. If I ain't in jail, listen, man, you let a nigga kill my child, and you want to ask me for some money while she gone? And then I got to go through this shit all over again, like Miss Kiki said. Got something to Kiki. I swear, I'm not. Lord, forgive me for saying it. And you know it's real in my heart. I got to clean that part out of my heart because God knows it's real. I'm gone because my child gone. See, that's how, bro. Kiki, I'll walk outside right now in front of an 18 goddamn wheeler if it'll bring my child back. It's the worst thing you go. So for him to lose her. And then you're gonna charge me to pay. Okay, I gotta give you some money, and she dead. And you let the nigga, you was opening your leg up to the nigga who killed my man. Listen, man. And if I'm wrong, people, when y'all see if I'm wrong, comment, tell me why I'm wrong. And one thing about me, if I'm wrong, I'll apologize and say I'm wrong, and I saw it wrong. And that one thing about me, I will. But I think this right here, a man has. That's the only thing a man can feel. So, but for him not to even go that route, shout out to him. He's a strong ass man.
That's it.
He got to go through it. I'm weak when it comes to that. I'm weak. I'm a weak ass. I'm a whole ass, po-minded ass, dirt-minded ass nigga when it comes to some shit like that. Fucking pearl. Because first of all, I always tell you, if you take my baby to the white folks, the worst thing you can do. That's what I used to tell my baby mom. I'm just be real with you. Because they'll say it. The moment you put me, the white folks in my business with me, you, and my child. Take out you want to, because I love my child more than life itself. And I don't have to be there. I might get broke sometime. Ain't nothing nobody that done wrote something on some piece of paper can tell me anything about me and my motherfucking child. Now, what I will do is I'll stop living the way society want me to live, because society ain't giving me a motherfucker. I'm trying to do right. But now y'all trying to do this to me. So I'm gonna get back out here, and now I'm a menace to society again. And all this about is money. My child ain't missing a beat. Them ones right there, though, they end up kind of fucked up because they had everything they want, but they didn't get the shit they needed. Me personally, I think God slowed me down for me to get mine what they need. I wasn't there every night with him. I wasn't there. We was just talking earlier. Man, we used to talk on the phone like he'd be like, he was 6 years old, like he was a 36-year-old man to have conversations for hours. Bro, don't let nobody tell you that phone don't work, because you could be in goddamn out there what Kiki said, and your child can be out here. Do the very best you can, and it'll all come together. It all came together for me. I'm supposed to picture both my sons in a little while. It all came, all of them love me. It come together, but you can't just lay down. So I'm saying all that to say, I don't think child support is necessary if, first of all, okay, Kiki will go out now. Let's start having sex with folks. Young guys, let me tell you something. If she done busted call one out already, or she crazy, or whatever, don't have no baby with her. First time she get mad, she gonna put them folks on. See, back in the day, if Andre get caught by Tanisha with Raquisha, Monday morning, Tanisha gonna go put his ass on child support. By Thursday, Andre, he's a average guy, he ain't like me. So he gonna get locked up. He gonna just get jammed up. But me, I'm gonna be in Mexico somewhere. I'm not. I told your ass don't do this. So now you got, and then when my child get old enough, I let them know. And when I'm ready to face this, I'll face this in a way. But y'all ain't finna dictate just because you mad because you caught me with. I was going with Creature when I met you. Me and Creature were going. You broke me and Creature up, motherfucker. So why you gonna get mad and put? You ain't put on the nigga that was messing with his daughter, your other daughter. He was messing with her. Ain't never gave y'all nothing. He never gave you nothing but some black eyes. We talked about that last week, domestic violence. You ain't call the police on him. You ain't tell Uncle Jerry them. You ain't, but you going on a good man. Because you don't want him. If you can't have him, can't nobody. A lot of that went on. So I'm saying, I think the system been misused. I don't like the child support system. I don't like it.
I think for certain people, it is necessary.
I want you to tell me why. Elaborate.
I think that for certain people, it is absolutely necessary. If you are not taking care of your child financially, why is the burden on one person? That is not fair. You can't do that. You can't say, oh, I have bills. Well, the other person does too. That is not, why is the financial responsibility solely on one person when both of you made that decision to have that baby? And you don't want to do right. No, you need to be on child support. You might not pay it. They'll get it eventually.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you. But let me ask you this. I can't say. I just say I had to understand it with my kid mom. You know, I'm being real with you. I wasn't always, it was times where, man, God, I'm going to tell you what God did to me. When I turned 40, God took everything away from me. God wanted me to go change my life. I ended up in a little country town, slowed down then to do. The little chick said, won't you just put in for an application? And I'm like, think you talking to? Motherfucking Pearl. Before I started calling myself Pearl. I thought I was a hell of a nigga back then. I don't know. I put in an application and got a job, Kiki. And when I got that job 13 years ago, I ain't 53. I ain't that old. I don't care about telling people how old I am either. I think,
because I'm just trying to figure out why you backpedaling. You're that old.
Listen, I never, still to this day, I haven't gave that job up, and I don't need it. I'm afraid to. So I'm saying that to say, so for a while I'm telling you, I was pushing buggies at 40 years old with some shorts on going to work. This is how humble I had to humble myself. And I told the lady, I said, nah, all these kids got these shorts on and shit, drinking water breaks. And I said, nah, they don't fit. So that's when she put me in the meat department. And that's when my life changed. I learned how to cut meat and thing. Went from there, number one meat man in the state of Georgia. I went from the bottom, did it in the workplace, and my kids saw that. Wasn't selling no dope no more. I went, okay, yeah, I'm fat now. I'm flabby out dick. I ain't dressing no more. I ain't doing my work man now, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, you can work, but get what else you can do. Boom. I jumped back and kissed myself. I said, you can still do your goddamn thing, and you can be, this is who I am. It's me. When I'm selling 80 kilos or I'm doing 80 hours a week at work, that shit don't make you. As a man, it can't make you or break you. So what I'm saying out to say, for a while, I ain't have shit. And I couldn't do shit but talk. Now, that's the worst. Because in your mind, you saying, damn, I hope she don't goddamn go do the wild thing. But I'm pretty sure thank God that my kid's mom believed in me. For real, that told me something about myself too, because they never did that shit. And then when it time for me to do I come through in the. But see, like that boy with his mama, before he was even thought about, she already had 2 kids. They ain't their daddy, whatever, maybe bad on. I ain't even speaking. I don't know the man. Me? Shit, I like, boy, that shit was good. These my kids. Yeah, before they even, that's why I think she respect me and them kids respect me to this day. Like, I ain't have to do that. But I was doing that there, and I had some over there too. Thank God, them children were mine. But I had a home where I was pushed away. So things happen. And so you get put on. If you get put on, one thing I will tell you to do is abide by that shit. Because you get put on child support, you sign to get put on it. So pretty much anything you sign, you got to goddamn go by what you signed on that paper. So you don't have to sign that shit. You say, wait a minute, they might lock you up for a minute, try to figure it out. But I would say the best thing to do is have a conversation. Baby mama, baby daddy, y'all get grown, man, and understand that them children. I lost a kid when he was 28 years old. I want you to have them till they 95, but sometimes they go away. Sometimes we have to bury them. Stop bullshitting And look, I'm so glad me and Shirley, she came to pick up some of her shit today. I'm so glad that me and her got a good relationship to this day. Imagine if we hated each other, or we feel like we didn't do. We know we did a good job with that boy.
That is a blessing for you, but everybody does not have that situation, Pearl. You have to understand that. My oldest child, daddy, 36,000 behind the child support. He does not know what size pants my child wear, what size shoe my son wear. He does not talk to my child. And I can openly say now you don't accept my child because he's gay. I can openly say that now.
Okay, right? Now I can openly say.
Hold on. I'll let you have your moment. Hold on.
Okay.
He before then did not have anything to do with my child for years. He blamed it on being sick. He blamed it on all of these issues. And mommy held it down. Be clear. I held it down. So yeah, if it's gonna keep adding up, go ahead. You ain't gotta pay. Eventually I'm gonna get my money. And that's how we're gonna do that. Vice versa.
Run it up. Run it. Fuck it up.
Versa. My older brother took care of his daughter at 6 months. She's 25 now. Mother won't dare. Y'all don't understand. Daycare does not get paid because you ain't got it. We still got to work and provide. These kids need food. They need everything. Where was y'all at when we were suffering? Where was y'all at? The kids was eating, but we weren't because we had to make sure they was good. So yeah, I'm an advocate. If that's what you got to do, then you got to do it because ultimately both of y'all decided to have this child. So if you ain't man enough to go have and help or do what you gotta do, then keep your stuff in your pants. Period.
I agree. I want to say there's a couple of things you said. As a father of young men, I've been talking about that. Kiki, you my baby. I love you to death. I think about you all the time. I've been talking about that. I'm wondering, I'm asking what if, man, I don't give a fuck if my son come and tell me he's a fucking kangaroo.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna love you even more. Bro, I'm speaking to anybody that do this type of behavior. I almost want to cry, Kiki. Shaquille gone. I can't. How the fuck you going because of sexual preference? Yeah. Nigga, you done lost your mind. You got a whole boy here and see Kiki. Now, you just made me realize something. A lot of time when a nigga get put on child support, he ain't even active. And another thing I want to say is, fellas, when y'all get lump sums of money, if you lack or slack ever before, man, drop a load on that girl, man. See, Kiki, I understand what you're saying, and I'm speaking from the side that I'm on this side you on now. But from the side, I've just seen a lot of different things. Now, where you coming from you, I don't even have to know you. If I hear that, see, that sounds like some, can I say it? That's some whole shit. And I can't wait to meet him, the young man.
What young man?
Give up your son.
Oh, I thought you were talking about his daddy. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know. I can't wait to meet him because I love young men. I love young black men because I ain't getting no love when I was growing up. Outside of my mom, them Jackson motherfuckers, they did great. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying from the word, like, well, I can't wait to meet him, man. I'm sad to hear that, Kiki. I didn't know that. That's
he's good. He's fine, but it happens. And it just don't. I'm thankful that I can provide for that baby. Period. I am thankful that I can. He has health insurance. He has dental insurance. He is okay. He has a place, comfortable place, nice place. He don't know struggle. But it's not.
Ain't no number on that though. 36,000 ain't enough. Because, and then the thing is though, young brother, you're missing out.
You are missing out. And the text that you sent me last year was, can you forgive the arrears because I can't get anything with my credit and you got a wife?
Fuck your credit, dog.
Don't care nothing about it. That's not my problem. You and your wife figure that out.
I don't care never going to your house now.
That ain't my problem. You and your wife figure it out.
You don't care what's going on in my house.
Nope. I'm not forgiving no rears. Figure it out. I don't care if you take a loan to pay it. Figure it out.
That nigga bumped their head anyway. Kiki, he left you. He lost you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stupid fool.
It's good because he's an Israelite and that is not my world, so it would not have worked.
He a what? He a what?
Israelite.
Yeah, see, I lost one of my girls. I'll tell you about them. She came home, talking home one day, talking about, I said, oh, Lord, one of them niggas done got a hold, one of them old niggas with them bones and shit. They be walking around them bones and shit.
Yeah,
in the Cab County? No, I ain't gonna talk about it. I beat one of them niggas ass one time in jail. Last time I locked up, I beat one of them old Israelites.
Israelite?
Yeah, I whooped this motherfucker.
They do too much. They do too much.
Nigga, I believe in God. All that shit, coming out, all that shit. I'm locked up trying to get out of jail. I just got to do prayer talking to God. You hear me? I'm gonna fight for God.
Absolutely, because he fight for me. I promise you he do. Absolutely. But you guys, it's been an interesting night. I love the topic. I love my brother, my big brother. But if I could tell y'all anything for the week, I want to say this. Be careful what you say out your mouth. I want to say that it can block your blessings, right? It can be a blessing too. Please be careful what you say out your mouth. It can help you or it can curse you.
Yeah.
Right? It can deliver you, it can heal you, or it can keep you in bondage. The power of life and death is in the power of the tongue. It's here. What you're saying. Our words can build us up or they can tear us down. It can bring pain or it can bring pleasure. Be careful what you're saying. Sometimes you got to wait until you're not so emotional to speak. Just be careful what you're delivering. You cannot take those words back. And it's something that I too have had to work on.
Oof.
Be careful. Use it for encouragement. What are you using your words for? Why use it for hate? Use it to encourage somebody, right? Don't speak when you're angry and emotional. It's okay to be quiet. It is okay. They used to say, loose lips sink ships. And that is so true. A lot of damage can be done by what you speak out your mouth. And that's what I want to leave y'all with tonight.
I got a question, though, before you go.
Yes.
As long as I'm speaking positivity, I'm feeling better. Better things are happening.
Yeah.
But what if I'm not sure about it, but I'm positive about it? It's things like I should just keep going. Like the devil be trying to work his way in and start fucking with my mind and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'm gonna answer the question. I'm gonna stay on this path, like you say, and speak, because I have spoke the wrong shit and the worst shit in the world happened though. See, it don't happen all the time. I spoke some fuck shit, y'all. I spoke some fuck shit, and the worst shit in the world happened. And I'm gonna leave on that. Please believe. But I'm speaking good things. I spoke great things about this podcast, and look at it now.
Listen, let me tell you what happened to me about 2 years ago. This girl, she did not like me, and that's okay to not like people for whatever reasons. She made up something in her mind to not like me, and I checked her on it. This girl said, "Die, you sick B-word." Everybody know I got lupus. I mean, it ain't no secret. She said, "Die, you sick B-word." Right? I blocked her on everything. Didn't see her. Literally a week later, my cousin texted me a screenshot of her Facebook. She got into a car accident and flipped over.
Stop playing, God.
You gotta be careful, because just because you don't like me don't mean he don't. My blessing is not tied to who like me. My destiny is not tied to who like me. Understand? So you gotta be careful what you're saying to people.
Who got lupus? Who got lupus?
Me.
I'm mad at you.
You know this.
Hey, listen, this is why Kiki's so dope though. See, I know what lupus is. I dated a young lady with. Hey, Kiki, you one of the dopest people I ever met. You don't cry about shit. You know, I mean, just since Kiki go through shit, y'all. Kiki's so goddamn. Look at her. God damn, that shit just give me. I can't quit. Y'all. I can't. My check dead. I can't just give the fuck up. Kiki, you a gangster. We gonna talk, and whenever they have that march, give me a month ahead, and I'm gonna be there with you. And put my purpose.
Never done the march.
Huh?
I never done the march. I just stand in it. I walk in it.
I mean, but I'm gonna do something. We're gonna celebrate it, even if we do it here. I make the background purple and shit because I think that's something to be celebrated because you do it with grace. You do it with grace. Medication and all that, man. Please, I will listen. At work, don't bump into her. Don't roll your eyes at her. No, for real. Hey, y'all have a good one, man. I know I always say I'm gonna call you and shit. That's the thing. She could just blast me out like, y'all, this nigga don't never call him, but I gotta go.
Y'all get busy. Y'all have lives. It's okay.
I'm finna go take care of something. Okay, now I need to talk to you though. Cause that touched my heart. I seen something and I said, this motherfucker. She don't cry about. I was sitting here crying about my leg. Talking about my feelings hurt because a person that I didn't even want didn't want me no more. I'm sitting here crying. And you put the pillow, down. But I got a feeling if I would have kept on, you would say like, look, bro, you don't even want the goddamn woman. She did you a favor. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's for another story. MLK Day. Happy MLK Day. What else? Shout out to Big Scar Dad.
Yeah.
Big Scar sister. It's gonna be okay, baby. God got a blessing coming for you. And what else we talked about? Jay Prince. We love you, man. Scarface, man. Hey, man. Back in the days, man. Get it together. Kids, stop making your parents have to goddamn do shit. Man, I live this whole goddamn life. Now y'all want to come out here with this. And I'm gonna be honest with you, and I know we gotta go, but I think it's some fake gangster shit going on outside of the big Jay Prince. What the fuck you need to be a gangster for? That's why you tell Shaq, what you need to be a gangster for? You ain't no goddamn gangster, man. I did all this shit for you not to have to do this. Well, he said, but ain't nobody not play with me then, Pop. And then but I don't think nobody playing with them. I just think they just playing hip hop and playing rap and shit. And that boy, and you walk by the boy, nigga. I seen
we saw it, baby. We saw it.
I'm from Atlanta. I seen you. And y'all ain't been out here. And I don't think that y'all can come out here. Man, these niggas love they love goddamn the Migo, they love 21 Savage and Lil Baby. Oh, Nick can't even breathe on Lil Baby. We love our rappers and we love Monica. Shout out. I love y'all. Hey, Mickey.
One dope story, we're gonna go. So when I was about 17 years old, I used to do music, I used to rap. I went to a Monica concert and they had a freestyle battle, right? And it was dudes. I was the only girl. Went up against all these dudes. My big brother put me to it. He'll tell you to this day, he put me to it. Got on stage, I ate, won the battle, got to go meet Monica. Sweetest person like ever. She was so sweet and genuine. Oh, I love Monica.
She's just like you. Hey, Kiki, I don't, I know people. I know some chicks that hung out one of my baby mom, but she a hood. She is a hood. But like you say, what y'all get, what y'all see, that's just who she is, and she like Atlanta's auntie.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
No, I'm talking about from back in the day when she had them white shoes on. Don't play with Monica.
Don't play with Monica. Not Mo. We love y'all.
And I wish her and Rocco would have stayed together. That's another.
I thought they were so cute.
Yeah, that was a good couple. Rocco Flair. All right, babe, I'm out. I'll get with you.
All right, love you, G.
All right, love you, babe.